What's up guys, it's me EnderJosh88 here with another video guys, and today's video I have another awesome video for you guys. It is a Overwatch video, but it's also a top 5. It is a top 5 hardest characters to master in Overwatch. So before we start, I just want to let you guys know that this is my opinion, so you guys might disagree or agree, so please let me know in the comment section what do you guys think about, you know, who are the hardest heroes in your opinion. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, take a look at the hardest characters to master, and this was actually pretty hard to do, and the gameplay is pre-recorded, but I am not a master at all these heroes. You know, all the gameplay comes from me, so if it's not the best, I am sorry, I'm not a master at every single one of these characters, guys. There's gonna be no honorable mentions. It's gonna be just straight up top 5, except there's gonna be one exception. There's gonna be one thing, and you guys are gonna find out. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. If you guys do, please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to share, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And yeah, I think we're ready to go into it, guys, and here we go. So at the number 5 spot we have Zarya. Now Zarya is, well, spoiler alert, the hardest tank to master in the game. She has 2. Her primary weapon is very tricky. So basically she has these bubbles as an ability, and if bullets or whatever get hit in her bubbles, it increases the damage on her weapon. So basically you want to have really high charge, and it can go all the way to 100. As you guys can see on my screen, there's a number. That's the amount of damage. Basically, like, the higher it is, the more damage you'll do. And it's tricky because you need to time these bubbles perfectly. You can do one for yourself, one for your teammates, and if you don't time them correctly, it's going to be a big waste since they have a high cooldown that you need to do. So it is very hard to time. And also her particle gun, her main fire is very hard. You need to be really precise with the aiming, and her secondary fire is kind of like this big kind of ball blast, and it does splash damage, but it's not hit scan, so it is pretty hard, but it's good for long range. But mainly Zarya has to be really close range and stuff, and she's very hard, especially if you're solo tanking. It's very hard to solo tank with Zarya, which definitely makes it a really hard hero to master. Even her health isn't the highest too compared to other tanks, and she is very slow too. She is a very slow tank. She's not fast whatsoever, and she needs to keep providing for teammates. And also her ammo doesn't have a lot of ammo, and her graviton surge, you have to time that perfectly. It's a game changing ult, definitely one of the best ults in the game, so you really need to know how to use the graviton surge, when to use it. You don't want to use it when there's just, you know, one person there. You have to use it in a group of people, making it very hard character to master. And yeah, that's why I picked Zarya as my number 5. She almost did not make it on the list, but you know, she was a very hard, so decided to pick her. But anyways, number 4 we have Sombra. Yes, Sombra here is one of the not newest, but is still pretty new, and she is very hard. Her kit is very hard to learn. She has so many different abilities and stuff. First off, she has a invisible ability, which makes her invisible, and this is pretty good for sneaking since she is a flanker. You know, that's what is Sombra's main thing, is like a flanker, so she can sneak behind. She also has a translocator, which is kind of like a teleport thing. You put it down wherever, and then you use the same button and teleport. And her hacking is the main thing. Really cool. If you hack a health pack, it's gonna regenerate faster, and you gain ult charge if you or your teammates use it, so it's very helpful. And you can even hack enemies, and when you hack enemies, they will not be able to use their abilities, meaning that when Sombra's mastered, she is very good. Pretty much every single character on this list, if you master them, really good, but she's just very hard to master. But if you do, she's a carry hero, and her alt EMP can really change stuff. You need lots of coordination, lots of teamwork to use it. When you use EMP, it's gonna hack all health packs and enemies around, which means it's a really good ultimate. Her assault rifle, or SMG I guess you could say, you have to be, it's precise and land most of your shots. However, it does have a decent amount of ammo, and even hacking enemies can be pretty hard because it basically takes like 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, and while you do that, the enemies can hear there's a noise when you hack that they could hear, so you have to be very stealthy, and your translocator, you have to be careful, put it at the right place, because if not, it will not work. But number 3, guys, we actually have a tie, and this is my exception on the list. We have Widowmaker and Hanzo. So both of these heroes are both really close or similar to each other. Both really good at long range. They both have sniper weapons, and Widowmaker, as you guys can see, does have one. She is hard because she needs to charge. As you guys see, you have to charge 100% if you want to do. Now, she is a 2-shot body shot, but a headshot, it's an instant kill, so you have to be really good. Instant kill. Positioning is another big key with Widowmaker, because if you're not in the right position, if you're too close, she is not good close range. Her assault rifle can be decent, but her sniper is obviously the main thing. Her grapple hook adds a mobility to her, so you need to know when to use it. It can help you get on ledges and everything. Her Venom Knife is pretty good. Pretty good sensor if you're camping in a spot, because if you do, you're gonna have a notification that's gonna pass through walls. It's gonna say triggered or destroyed, and you'll also hear a noise. And it can finish off enemies when they're low. And her alt infrasight is very good, because you basically it's like X-ray. Basically, you can see enemies through wall and stuff. So it's very good at shooting. And then we have Hanzo. Now, many people say Hanzo is easier than Widow, because Hanzo is definitely better at close range. But the thing with Hanzo is that he is actually not hit scan. Now, if you don't know what hit scan is, hit scan basically means there's no bullet travel time, meaning wherever you aim is where your bullet's gonna end. So, you know, a good example of hit scan enemies is Soldier, McCree. Whatever you aim, it's gonna hit there. But Hanzo's not. Hanzo, because of his arrows, is not, but he does have advantages. His scatter arrow is very good to picking off low enemies and close range. Sonic arrow is basically an infrasight, but its ability only lasts for a while, but very good for looking around, see if there's teammates around, or not teammates, enemies around. The bow's pretty hard to use. You need to know how to aim it and stuff. Once again, it's not hit scan, so to aim a little bit ahead. If you're far, you have to aim a little bit ahead to get that headshot. But it's similar to Widow. It's a 2-shot body shot, full charge, and it's a 1 shot, and it's a headshot. It's like an insta death, and it still has to charge a bit. His alt, Dragon Strike, you have to use it correctly. It can be a very deadly alt, but it is pretty slow. But if you get a good amount of people in it, it's very good, and it works well with Zarya's Graviton Surge. And he has lots of advantages. He could climb. He has really good mobility, because he could climb on top of walls. Like, he could climb on walls, really cool. And he could also do lots of other things. He has unlimited arrows and stuff. But anyways, at number 2, you guys kind of figured, you guys knew that he was going to be here, but you just didn't know where he was going to be. And it is Genji. Okay, Genji's pretty much every single list of top 5 hardest characters. He's in it, and I mean, really, is there any doubt? This guy's really hard. He's able to double jump and climb walls like Hanzo. His basically what he shoots, shuriken's there, or whatever you want to call them, they are very hard, because they're not hit scan. You know, once again, any ammunition that's not hit scan is already hard. But Genji, you always have to move. If Genji does not move, you're gonna die. So you always have to double jump. Use your double jump stuff. So imagine shooting non-hit scan bullets while double jumping and moving everywhere in the air. It is incredibly hard. He has 2 fires, a secondary fire that's gonna kind of do a spread of 3, and then his main fire, it's like 3 but like in a row, and that could do lots of good damage. Swift Strike's very unique because it's good at finishing off targets, and if you do kill someone with a Swift Strike, there's no cooldown. You're gonna have Swift Strike again, which is pretty cool. His deflect ability needs really good timing, and you need to know when to use it. You don't want to waste it on something. You want it something that does really good damage. But let me tell you, boy, his deflect is one of the funnest things to use in the game. When you deflect something, you kill someone, it is so fun. It's so satisfying. One of the funnest abilities in the game. But he is very hard. And then his ult, man, don't even get me started, okay? His ult, it may seem really easy to use. I mean, when you watch pro Genjis play and use their ults, it looks really easy, but it is, like, trust me, it is not easy. You need to move around, slash everyone, so much stuff going on the screen, you don't even know what is going on. It is super hard to do. And he is very mobile. He's like a flanker. He's all around really good. He is a very good hero, and when mastered, he is a beast. He is very unstoppable. I faced Genjis that were really good, and they get really annoying because of how good it is. It is crazy. But yeah, definitely deserves a spot on this list. At number 1, did you guys know this? Some people might be bad. This is number 1, but number 1 we have Anna or Anna, whatever you say. Hardest support in the game, and in my opinion the hardest character. Let me explain to you why. So Anna is a support, meaning she has to heal people, and healing as Anna is not too easy. To heal your teammates, you need to shoot at them, which is really unique. When you shoot at them, you heal them. But just picture a bunch of your teammates' stuff moving around. It's not easy to heal and shoot your teammates around like that. I mean, it's not like someone like Mercy or Zen that can lock on a teammate. Mercy, Zen can lock on and a teammate. Lucio can just, you know, if they're around the good. But no, Anna, you actually have to shoot your teammates. Biotic grenade, your biotic grenade is very good. It's good for healing teammates. It heals them, and it also increases the amount of healing they get, and it also damages the enemies. And also, when you throw a biotic grenade on an enemy, they are not able to get healed. So like, if you throw a biotic grenade on Roadhog, he's not going to be able to heal himself. So it's very good. Sleep Dart is maybe one of the best abilities in the game. It can stop people. It is very good. Incredible. Nano Boost is one of the best ults in the game. If you nano boost the right person, it can be really good. Now, here in the clip, you'll see me accidentally nano boost the wrong person by accident, but it still ended up working out. And also, Anna has to do damage too. You know, you can't just heal. I mean, of course, healing is important, but if someone approaches you, you have to know how to take them down and stuff. And you also have to help your teammates too, not just heal them, but take the other people down. You need to know how to quickscope and everything. When you scope in, it's hit scan, but when you don't, it's not hit scan. It's just very confusing. So much things to learn, and it's just crazy how you're supposed to play Anna and stuff. It is insane. So anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed my list for top 5 hardest characters to master in Overwatch, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Once again, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications. And I'll see you guys in next time. Peace out.